Hi, my name is Irina. Welcome to my studio and Mental Health Monday. This week was pretty good. I don't know, maybe, well, because this week was bad, it was pretty good. You know what I mean? I had to keep myself preoccupied, so I did a lot. I did a lot to take my mind off. And I actually, first thing first, I cleaned up here everything with like wiping everything, and I also put stuff in different places because I feel like I need more room here for things that are on my desk. And now there are also two beads. Oh my god. You know how I always have like the whole thing here? Yeah. So I showed you that I bought the bowls for my kitchen, and then I read about the material they are made of. I believe I told you, right? And that's what I did. I just filled them. You know, when I clean up, I always put stuff here because I don't know where it goes, because all of the little things don't have a home. So I just put all of the little things in the bowl. I don't know, I need to get another bowl. I have more bowls. So this is all of the little made things that I have, you know, like little gems that you don't know where to put. All those little pieces, right? Some stamps, some, you know, fussy cut stamps, a tiny bit of washi tape that I had left over, a bit of paper that I had left over. To me, this is like treasure. This is the best looking thing ever. I would put it as decoration. That's how crazy I am. And then I filled two more. These are all the cards that I have, the little ones, or the medium ones and little ones. And these are from my ephemera use drawer that I always forget about. So I need to have it here next to me on the table. The good thing is that I can just stack them. And that's why I cleaned up the whole thing here. So I can actually put them on the side and they don't bother me. You know? That's what I want. And I left this one here because I like to have my papers here. So basically it's clean. I cleaned because I made a huge mess. I made a huge mess by mass making. Remember I made these? I made 10 packs of these when I was, hold on, where are my bags? I was gonna put them into bags. Put them into bags. When I was mass making with my envelopes, I made 10 of these. So I have decided I'll make more because I have the envelopes here next to me. If you watch my Saturday videos for the past, I don't know how many Saturdays, a stack of envelopes was next to me on the desk. And I just didn't know what to do with that. And it wouldn't fit into my drawer anymore, guys. It just didn't. So I decided I have to use them up. Not put them in the drawer because they don't fit anyways. So I used them up. If you haven't seen my mass making on this one, it is in my mass making playlist, I'm pretty sure. You know, it's not too hard to make. And it opens up and it opens up and you can write. And then if you glue it like this, it's a belly band. Okay, you can hang stuff on there if you want to. I decided no, that's too much, that's too far, going too far, because I want to, see, I'm putting them in the baggies, because I want to put them into my Etsy store. I don't know if I will manage. Well, I put one thing. Oh yeah, this week I also added one item to my Etsy store. Those are like coffee dye checklists, you know, they have little check things where you can check off stuff and write stuff. They're aligned. Those are really cool. I should make a couple copies and use them. No checklists for me. I don't know, I don't feel good. Good enough for checklists. Yeah, however, I made 10 more packs of these. So I used up 10 more envelopes, which I was very happy about, but I did not use them up completely. I had this left over. Or did I? Yeah. Oh, I made more than 10. I made 12. Yeah. I made 2 extra. I don't know. For me? So I know. Yeah. Oh, I remember. I wanted to make 1 extra, but I kind of made 2 extra. I want always to keep 1. So I remember. What are we making? What are we doing? Okay? Or what am I doing? I keep 1 here, so I know, you know. And then I made more. I made these too. Remember, I was making them in my mass making too. These are smaller belly bands. You would glue them in just like belly bands as well. And they open up too, like this, but they're just a little bit different. You see, they have like a longer strip to write on and a little pocket where you can stick tickets or whatever in. And you close it and it's pretty. So the green ones, 10 of them I made in my mass making. And then I decided I'm gonna make 10 more. And then I put the white bling on it. Yep. And this is just a little different. It has different kind of flower in the back. So, oh, I didn't bring a baggie for you. That's okay. 20 envelopes, okay? 20. Yay me! And this time I was not, when I was making my mass making thing, I was looking for the same envelopes. It had to be the same size and everything. But this time I decided, no, it can be just similar. You see, this one is a little longer than this one. And I don't care. Because I'm not going through all the envelopes. And I really don't think anybody would care. You know, like the one is a little longer. Because you're not putting them next to each other. And they don't have to be the perfect size like the first one. So I wasn't really too concerned about that. One I will keep. I didn't decorate it with the flower. I just made kind of, you know, a prototype to keep for me. So I remember what I did. I might put something here inside just to remember that I made a pocket, you know. That I might do. But other than that, no. Nothing else. This is just for me, so I have it here. And whenever I need to do something with my 5 billion envelopes, there you go. And you know what's crazy? When I made these and I used up 20 envelopes, my brain went into a spot where it's like, one of those days they will stop sending envelopes. You know that, right? Because everything will be digital. And then you will sit here and have no envelopes because you used them all up. I have a full drawer and they are still coming in. But my brain was already like, you know, it's gonna stop. There will be no more. It's crazy, isn't it? Okay, however, for one of those, I don't remember which one. Probably this one. I think this is the leftover from this. And this had just leftovers like these. Just a little shorter. And I'm going to use this up too, I guess. Just a little shorter. So, why did I start making this? Because my envelopes were here. And actually, I collect envelopes to recycle, right? But then I thought, I'm not really recycling if I'm not doing anything with it. Recycling is like putting it back into cycle, right? But they are just piling up here, so it's not really recycling, it's just hoarding it. And if something happens, they're gonna go in the trash anyways. So I need to recycle if I want to recycle. So that's what I did with the envelopes. And then I had all of these left. And I'm like, I can't toss these. You know me, right? They were shorter like this. So I have decided, and I show you, and I love it. I don't know how I don't know. So it was just, let's do this. Hold on, let me put this away. I want to use up these two. I wonder what I would put on this. We will see. However, took all the little bits and pieces of envelope that I had left over, you see? And then I glued the leftover pieces of book pages that I had left and of paper, you know, here for this ones. I always had to rip one and it's a book page, and then I always had like a little piece left over here. And then same with this, I always had a little piece left over, and I kept it all, as I do always, right? You know me. So I kept it. And now I decided, why don't you just put, so I don't have to put it away, right? I took these and I just stuck randomly book pages and leftover pieces of whatever on there. And I drew, you see, I watercolored a heart. I didn't even, you know, pay attention too much. I just took different red colors and I just went with my brush. And then I decided it needs a little bit of the gold leaf. So I stuck a little gold leaves there. And then I splattered it in gold. And then I sewn them around. And then I decided we need this. And you know what? I have them for the longest time. Years and years. Was it $1.99? So it's Joann's, I believe. was sold by Joann's back then. Yep, it says Joann's. And I don't do Christmas anymore, right? So this paper is just laying there. And I was like, oh man, I could totally use red. I was looking for red beads. I don't have red beads. I have like Bordeaux, but not red. And I thought I could totally use red. And because there's gold, I could totally use my gold cardstock that I had for probably as long as I have this paper pad. See? So I just punched little circles from here and there. I have to put this away and this away. And I hung them on the side, and always different beads, like, well, in the same black, silver, red, gold. That's how I was sitting here. Black, silver, red, gold. And now I have little journaling cards. You see that? It's like, it's amazing. I love them. And they have different, I put different colors on them. You see, pink or red, different red. And then I made two like this. This one, for some reason, they all stayed in place, kind of. And this one bled all the way everywhere. Why, I don't know. Even in the back. I don't know if there was... Everything is the same paper, basically. However, I have decided, when I was done and dried it, I've decided also to go... Oh, can you tell? With my marker, I went around it. And I also went around those little splatter pieces. See? Isn't that cute? No, it's leftover this. And I love it. And I will tell you, all of these I made yesterday. Because I couldn't stop. Yesterday in the casino there was a drawing. Big drawing. The casino is just like 5 to 10 minutes away from me. And every 2 hours they were drawing people. And I had a name in there. Not everybody had a name in there. But I did have a card in there. So I didn't want to play though, you know. So I would drive there when they drew every 2 hours. So I would drive there for the drawing. I didn't win, but whatever. And they drew it and I would just go home. Yesterday I didn't feel like playing poker or anything. However, when I was going home, I would go in my room, straight in my room, and I would do something here. Once or twice, I had to cook, of course, and whatever, but I went into my room, I made them all in, like, those little sittings. I went to my room, I glued everything on, I painted the hearts, I went back to the casino, I came back, I have sewn and splattered, and, you know. So I made them all in one day. And then, because that was not enough, because I wanted to play with my watercolors, I made the last thing. And this is like here I just took a coffee date page and I don't know, I watercolored on it. Remember when I was making these, right? There's somewhere one that is similar to this. I remember that I was just doodling, so I just basically doodled on the page, and then I splattered a little bit, and then that was not enough. So look, I saw this card, and I'm like, I'm doing this too. So I doodled here, and I don't know, I like it. It's a journaling page now, right? And now I'm thinking, but I want this in my journal now. You know, hold on, I want this in my journal now. How cool is that? Right? I'm liking it. I like it, but I want everything in my journal now, so I don't know what to do. I was cleaning out, I found a whole bin. You know how I have these bins? Well, I didn't find it, it was over there, but I didn't look into it for a long time, and it was full of papers, designer papers, my coffee date papers, so I organized them all, and in there was this, my handmade paper that I made. I forgot about it already. And there was this is with magicals, you know. I have to remember. I know I made a spot for magicals here. Or did I put them away? No. Oh yeah, I remember where. When I was reorganizing, I made spots for stuff here that I really use very often right now. I can always change, right? If I start using something else every day, then I will just take this and bring it here. However, found this piece of paper. And I love it so much, I want to put it in my journal. And this one, I love it so much. This is like an old wrapping paper. I would like to put a piece of it in my journal. And then I'm just thinking your journal is gonna like explode. I don't know what to do because I want to put all of these things into my journal, guys. What do I do? I just want to make signatures. I don't want to make a cover. So yeah, however, did a lot. Did a lot, I would say. Oh, there's another piece of paper that is... yeah, I changed stuff. I really did. I want to see if this is going to be better for me. I also took stuff out of one of my drawers and I put this in there. You know how often I get up to get these bunches or these, the tape here? All the time. This way I don't have to get up anymore. It's right there. And I just took the cards out and I put them here in the bowl and everything is fine. You know, so actually pretty good. The only thing I did not put away, I see it right now, was this. It has been on my desk for weeks as well. But I did reduce my envelopes. My printer printed so bad, I think, no, I know it's out of ink, so I have to replace it. But I didn't see it when it printed that, so now I can use the leftover or the back side for, I don't know, whenever I make something. So just put it to my used card stuff here. Card stock leftovers. I don't know if you remember how many I had, but now I have that many envelopes left. Not all of them left. I have a full drawer, but this is the pack that I had on my desk. I think I used maybe that much of it. Yeah, that should be 20 or something. I used 20 or 22. Now I'm going to try and see if maybe this week I can just go ahead and mass make them into something. And I'm really planning on putting the ones that I just showed you into my Etsy store. So this way I put it into the cycle for recycling, right? Because me alone, I could never use up that many. You know how many journals I would have to make? I don't know. 10? Just to use up those if I would use 2 of them in every journal? Probably 20 because you don't want to use the same in the same journal, right? I don't know. Probably 20, right? This one, I would like to rip this off and then have one of each pretty thing on each side. I don't know. And it's blue like my journal and it's pink like my journal. I'll make my journal blue and pink. I don't know why, but this is blue and pink too. Yeah, however, I loved it. Maybe this gives you an idea. You know, I want to put this into my book of ideas too, because it's just, what? You know, I don't know. I have never thought about it. So, I think it's amazing. Now I have to do something with those. I don't have to. I might make the little booklets like I made before with these, because I still have all of these. So that's how many envelopes I used. That much. I still have all of these, and then I have, hold on, I put all of my envelope stuff here. I have all of these cut-offs from the bottom from an envelope. I keep them all together, and then I got these. That's all I got though. That's it. That's it. No more. I don't know. I will try and see what I can do. I really actually, I just showed you this one. This was left over too. But I might just do the hearts too, like 2 hearts or whatever. Because I really enjoy it, because I get to play with watercolors and I don't have to be an artist and be able to I don't know, make like a masterpiece. The heart is very, very easy shape, right? All of us can draw a heart. I can't even draw a star. If you were here a long time ago, you will know what I'm talking about. But I think I might just do that. Maybe I will do 2 or 3, you know, like going here. And then I will just put, yeah, I have a lot of leftover pieces of paper, as you can tell. So I could stick them on. Nice. I think I know what to do this week. Hopefully, I will have the energy and the desire to do that. Okay? So today I didn't do anything yet today. Oh, look, my thing to measure. I didn't want to measure every envelope where it goes, because I needed to know like where will the flower be, how wide the envelope has to be and whatever. So I just measured my width of the envelope of one of them, and I went for it. If it's a little shorter, a little more narrow or not, it didn't matter. I just took this, I would lay it on an envelope, and I would just cut. Cut. It's funny. Yeah, that's what I do. I think I'm done with this. I don't need this. I can make this anytime. It's from something out of my trash anyways. All right, there is that. I think that's it for today. Yep. Oh, I also tried, I don't know if this is gonna work. Will it be? Can you see my head yet? I will have to see in the... I pushed everything back. Maybe now I would be able to do something here that you can see, but I can also see, you know. I will try. I'm trying, and I hear ya that it's hard to see, or sometimes impossible to see what I'm doing. I hear ya. I just, you know, it's just hard for me as well. Okay, I think these I'm leaving. I don't know what to do with all of these now. I don't know. Put them in my Etsy store, make different ones, put them in my Etsy store, give them with my orders. I will see. Whatever I do. But I definitely don't need to keep all of them, because once again, guess how many journals I will have to make. That's the problem with mask making for me. I will not put the same thing like 3 or 4 times in the same journal. I'm not gonna put 4 of these cards in the same journal, only 1, right? And then what do I do with the rest? I have to put it in my Etsy store. I'm thinking I should do that, or I can't do that. Wow, they taught us to not to say the word should, but it's so hard. They also told us to not to say the word but. We have to say and instead of but. Okay, they told us not to say the word should, and it's so hard. Not but it's so hard, and it's so hard. It's really hard to change your language. It's really, really hard. And I'm starting now, 2 years after I went to IOP. I don't know. Maybe because my brain is there now. I don't know. Okay, today seems to be okay. So I might just start out while I'm here. I'll move the bin away. Ooh, I have this. I didn't know where to put these, because it's just a couple dried flowers in here and dried petals from a rose. I don't do anything with that. Once again, I could make laminated cards. Don't I have some here? I thought I did. Yeah, here. Like this, right? Just with a petal. You know, just imagine this is a petal. They're just decorative. But then, how many petals are here? 30? What do I need 30 petals for? I don't know. But now I have this box. It's my second favorite book here. And I don't know where to put this box. I seriously don't know. I have so much stuff that I don't need to have. I have a lot of containers that I don't need to have. Let me see. Excuse me. Okay. I love this box. I wanted to put stuff in. I might do it just now. I might do it right now. I want to put stuff in here because, see, in the front, it goes down. And I see people have their stuff and they can go like this. You know what I mean, or don't you know what I mean? Let me put something in there and then you will know what I mean. Okay. Okay, we'll put this in there. Okay, imagine. Now it's all full from both sides. And they just go like this. And this way it's so much easier to see what you got, right? You're like, oh, I like this card. I'm going to use this one, right? So that's what I would like to have. But I would like to have this somewhere very close to me. But there is only so much space close to me for the things that I really need close to me, let's say. Because in front of me, I have my laptop and my stand for the phone. So this area is gone already. This would be the area where I would keep that. Yeah, I need to see my laptop. Except if I put my laptop higher up, and do something underneath. But no, I'm not gonna get there because the stand is here, and then it's always gonna be like, oh, I have to go around the stand, this and that. I will not like this. I can see it. But I like that. And then I have this box. I was sent this box with the pretties, you know, and I completely forgot. I apologize, but I forgot 100% that I had it. So no good, because I put it out of sight and then it was out of mind, right? But I have this box here too. I have these, and I like, because I want to recycle and repurpose, right? So I took this one. Michelle doesn't use it in her fridge. She has a small fridge in her room. She doesn't use it. So I'm like, ooh, it fits into my shoe racks that I use as little shelves. So I took it, and now I started putting things in there. It fit. See, but those things I forgot about already because I never look into this. It's all the way in the back. Look, my pretty big cards, the ones that I made myself, you know, and I never look there because it's in the back. And then I have the containers here that I'm collecting. I forgot that I had all of these rusted paper clips. Forgot already because it's in the back. And then I have those two pretty containers that Michelle gave, like, this was for Christmas. I have nothing to put in there, but I still keep the containers. How does it make sense? Make it make sense. And then I have these that I forgot about. Forgot about it because this container is in the back and I'm not going there. And if I don't see something, I am not using something. Simple as that, right? If you don't see it, you don't use it. Oh. I need to stick this one back. And I'm putting it right back because this is where it goes. I don't know. I have to think about it. When was it? Was it last year? No, it was a while already, right? When I reorganized my room. Yeah, it's been a while. I have to think about it. I have to think and figure out what to do. Which things are really going here. Because, oh wow, this video is super long. This video is also all over the place, isn't it? It's this and that and whatever. Oh, I have to bring this into my living room because it's my Etsy stuff. This is my Etsy stuff. Where did this come? Oh, from the box. Like, where did this come from? I did not have a ribbon like this. Oh my God, I see another box in there. Yeah, they are all, I can get to them if I roll on my chair. So maybe I should put something there that I really use. Because most, I would say like half of the things I do not use. There are a couple books and whatever. I do not use that often. But right now I'm starting to get annoyed with myself for not using those things. So I need to calm down. Let me grab something pretty so I can calm down. I need to figure out, not I need to, I choose to, I want to figure out, what is this? Oh, I mean, I forgot already about some of these things. Of course I forgot because it's back there. You know, if you know, you know. Now what is this? Oh, this will be a pretty paper once I'm done with this. I keep them all together. The ones that are about to be a pretty paper. I did this myself. This was my very first embroidery. My very first French knots too. I think you could totally put it somewhere. Look in the back. Jesus. And this is the flower that I made with my tool. I don't know. This might come in handy. But now here I can totally look and see. Oh, I need a big card. Oh, let me see. These are done. These are completely done. They sewn around, you know. There is nothing to do with those anymore. They are completely done. There is no work required. I can just grab and stick them wherever I need them. Look, I made this. Oh, I believe I made this. I made a video about this one too. Where does it open? Oh, nowhere. Here. It doesn't really hold. Oh wow. There's double-sided tape, right? But it doesn't really hold. Why? I don't know. I'm gonna put some glue in there now too. Okay. However, I would like to be able to see things. And now I'm putting this paper in there and my brain says, it does not go there. I think maybe I could have it here on the left side in front of my little advent calendar for my dogs that I reused into little, because it has this little drawers. If you see this, me using this was an advent calendar. You can see there's number 22. It's been years, but it's so perfect with the little drawers for my little stuff that I decided to repurpose it and keep it here. I think if I put this one in front of it, it's fine, because if I need something, this is not heavy or whatever, I can just put it to the side. Usually there is stuff in front of it anyways, and I'd rather have something pretty there. The only thing I could not figure out was, where do I put the signatures that I'm working on at the moment? Because they always fall apart, you know, they always go like this. I need to stick them into something, but there is nothing I could think of. But if you, oh my god, this video is super long. I usually don't make them that long, but it's like about everything and anything here today. If you look into this, look at this. Let me stand. Okay, this is already how it is, and I don't think I'm finished. I don't think I'm finished. But if you put them all on top of each other, oh my god, girl, you don't even want to measure. You don't want to measure, girl. You don't want to measure. This is 3.5 inches. Let's see, 4.5 inches. Oh gee, I'm not gonna be able to use it all. I'm not. I'm thinking right now, it's so bad. What can I do with that? If I can't use it, how am I supposed to sew this into a journal? It's gonna be really, really, really hard, you know, because it's like this. But also I cannot sew a journal first and then decorate it, because you have seen me, right, putting things back and forth. So how am I supposed to do that? I feel like I'm gonna take out the signature that I put in there, the extra signature, because it's just too much. And then I will never be able to give this journal to anybody or sell it to anybody, just like the other ones. I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's all here, and then I want to add 2 more pages, you know? You see what I mean with craziness? Okay, I'm gonna glue this. Oh, I lost it. And then I found it in the stack of the envelopes. My very first face I ever drew. She kind of looks like a girl, right? It's my first face. And I just drew it with a normal pen. Okay, I'm gluing this. This video is over. I hope we can have a better, I'm trying to figure out. I will look later if I do this, if you can see my hair. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, that's it, guys. Mentally still not stable. But I survived another week. I really did. I didn't have to take any anxiety meds. Well, not extra. I'm on medication, on daily medication, but nothing extra, which I'm yay happy about, you know. I think everybody's happy about that if they don't have anxiety. Okay, I'm gonna glue this. I hope you guys are all healthy and happy and having a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.